routine and those sort of things. A couple of those are really nice if you're on highways. Gloves. Question from the young man over there.
Where do you find those tools?
Where do you find those? Good question. Styrofoam container located either in the side here, in the center of your tire, in the cars. The tire will be upside down. You'll have a little styrofoam ring in here that has a jack, all that good stuff in it. Yeah, worth having a look just to see what it is, so you're not over outside being like, oh geez, what's going on here? So,
sometimes in some cars are they tucked away in different spots, Jay?
I already mentioned that one where you came in. It is underneath the hood, sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. So I took the courtesy to drop this down because it's a little bit of a very arduous, loud process. So. Anyway, so we're looking at, so yes, things like gloves, things like those reflective triangles. I had to change the tire on the side of the highway, the freeway last summer. It is a daunting thing. Cars are ripping by really quick. Nobody slows down for you. It is nice to have that marker over there. So, first thing, you notice you have a flat tire. Get somewhere safe that's over the side of the road fairly quickly. Don't drive on your flat tire. Get over as quick as you can in a safe manner. Kind of thing. Somewhere safe. Get your stuff out. I've taken the time on the front wheels there, even though we've put the emergency brake on. Always want the emergency brake. Some kind of wheel chalk in there just for added security. You can either buy those collapsible ones, a Canadian Tire, or a rock that's in the ditch or somewhere, or a big log or something like that. Something to put under your wheels so nothing's going to be moving around on you. Oh, and of course, hazard lights on. First thing you do, hazard lights on so everybody can see. So now we've got to a point where we're over the side of the road, we've got our wheels chalked, we've got our cones out so people can see that we're there, got our gloves ready, we're kind of getting ready to do everything. So we have our jacket in there, and our little tools. Underneath all the cars, no worries, there's a little thing we call the seam. Now that's where the underside of the car comes in, and the body from the top comes in. They meet themselves, and they make this little seam where they come down, and they just go down like this. There's a thick ridge of metal under there. Under all cars, you're going to have one. And it's about 3 or 4 layers thick, and that's what we raise cars on. And these kind of hoists, this kind of thing, everything goes on there. It's nice and sturdy, and nice little things with these. They have a nice little notch cut out for it and everything, so make it nice and easy.
So it should fit in there?
It should, yeah, it will. Yeah, if you want to have a little feel. It's, yeah, it's a solid place to jack up. It is the best place, so. Anyway, so, we secure that under. So that little edge goes in there. I'm sure everybody's thinking, how are we going to get those lug nuts off? That's always the difficult, daunting thing. So what I like to do is just start getting that jack in there and getting a little bit of the weight off the car. Just so it's in there and secure. It's not going anywhere. My little cheating trick. Lug nuts are on. Hold on to something so you're bracing, and just kind of give yourself a little bit of a step like that. The idea is, yes, the idea is that you just want to loosen these things off, because once the car is up there, you don't want to be pushing and prying, because now it's teetering on two things. You run the risk of something happening, especially cars driving by, wind's kind of moving. So the idea is you want to just loosen these lug nuts off, just a little. I'm not taking them all the way off, we're just kind of giving them a little bit of a loosen like that. And again, don't have to use a lot of effort, just kind of give it a little step in. Make sure you're holding on to something so you don't go toppling over, of course.
Can you show them how to use the other end of that tool like you did with the jack? Break it down a little bit with the hole.
Yeah, we're going to get there. Let's actually start jacking up. Yeah, no worries. We'll get there. So, now that we have them all done, you have your hooked portion, and you'll find a little notch in here. They're all a little bit different. I actually had to come out and have a look because I haven't used this style one yet, so I've seen them before, so I had to have a look. Fits in like so, and that's how you're going to be cranking it. So, just put that in there. And again, familiarize yourself before you actually get the flat, so you can, it's a little bit easier when you are on the side of the road. So you want to be turning this up. You'll notice that the suspension will start raising up before the tire. You have a lot of suspension travel here. Some people will be jacking up, what's going on here? My tire's not coming off the ground. But it will take a little bit. It'll go up quite high. So, and slowly. So, tire is off the ground. And now we can just, we have all those lug nuts nice and loose. Another thing gloves are really good for, these chrome lug nuts that are really popular these days. Over time, you get a little bit of rust and they can start corroding. And chrome that is corroded starts flaking and is razor sharp. Very, very sharp. So, gloves come in handy just to save your hands. Not just for
Gotta
being
remember to put gloves in.
Special thing you have to do for a lug nut.
A lug nut lock?
No, cap.
Hmm.
The cap.
The little plastic caps,
Oh,
they
the
just
little
pull
plastic
off,
caps?
right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just the screw-ons. These guys don't have it. Some cars will have what she's talking about. Is just a little beauty cap that goes on. It just screws on.
Yeah.
They're very light on there. You can usually just use your lug nut and just, they're almost hand tight. They're not very tight at all. So you can take that off sort of first thing. It's not going to hurt anything or anything like that. So when you get those off, your tire's not going to come flying off on you. So I can let the tire just hang there. So I'm going to do anything. You clean your path up a little bit. Yes. We just give it a little pull, and the idea is that you don't want this tire going that high off the ground. Then it's coming flopping down on you. You just want an inch or so, just enough that it can pop down on you. It's not a lot of effort. The idea is here is to do this whole change with as little effort as possible. Now, I guess you punch it a little bit. Long screwdriver, something like that, is a very handy thing to have. Again, less effort, better. You wedge your tire in, screwdriver underneath, and then you can start working. Of course, I don't have high enough. This will make an ass of me. The idea is that you just want to lift it up onto a lug nut and just start. So you're not in there breaking your back. And just using leverage, using that sort of thing. Yeah. Work smart, not hard.
Is that dirty because it has one under the car?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's outside kind of thing. It's just,
Just
again,
standard dirty.
gloves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And this is only to use for a little while, right? It can't.
this is what they call a space saver or a donut, something like that. They're designed just to get you back to a shop to use. This one here has, what did it say? Right here. Max speed, 80 kilometers an hour. So again, you don't want to be going too fast. It's just to get you home. Like I was telling the other group too, ideally you want to use these in the back of the car. Now, you're not going to be changing your tires front and back and this sort of thing when you're on the side of the road. Put it on if it's the front, get yourself home. We've had instances where we have to order a tire, we might not get it to the next day, but the person wants to drive it, we'll switch it to the back just so it's a little bit safer. The safest place for these things are on the back. Yeah. Affects your steering a little less, and just everything, so. And now, with that on, you just want to go through, give it a little snug up. We're not going to sit there and wrench it down because one, you don't want to be pulling and pushing and that while it's on the jack. That's the last thing you want to do. And two is your park brake might not be solid, your tire may be spinning, so just a little bit of a snug. And then we're going to...
To the order that you do those tightening?
Ideally, yes, when we get into actually tightening them, the idea is that you want to do a crisscross pattern, just so that it goes in nice and snug and you don't sort of cock that wheel a little bit. So right now I'm just kind of just going around giving them just a light snug, just a whole little bit. Now that we have that done, we can lower it down. I tend not to take it all the way down, just so we have a lot of the weight on the tire. And now we can go through and do a little bit of a snug down. Now, if it's getting too much, like leaning over, bending, it can be a bit much. Just hold on to the car, give it a little bit of a step on. Ideally, they have a torque setting, 80, 100 foot-pounds, but in an emergency, you just want to get going. So, a little snug down with the foot, just so it's nice and tight. And now if you're at all concerned about it, give it a good tighten, go over it a couple times, drive for a kilometer or two, pull over into parking lots or anything, come back down, have a little feel with it. Chances are it's going to be snug, but just for your own peace of mind. The idea is to do it as easy as possible and as safe as possible. Okay, she's starting to snug right down. Yeah, so I've got them all now. As I say, I would drive for a couple kilometers, get out, have a little look at them, see what they're like, and now we can take the jack right out.